America's future is in jeopardy. Our only option is to enact serious and radical changes. We'll be talking about this and more on today's episode of The Shapiro Show. I'm Ben Shapiro. This is The Ben Shapiro Show. Okay, so Joe Biden's approval ratings are just absolutely in the toilet. There's a new poll out from INI and TIPP, and it shows that Joe Biden is swirling the drain. Joe Biden's overall approval rating right now is at 41%. His disapproval is at 57%. What's much worse for Joe Biden, the strongly approve of Joe Biden number is 19%. The strongly disapprove of Joe Biden number is 46%. Woo! So you got 22% of the American public saying they somewhat approve of Joe Biden and 10% saying they somewhat disapprove. But people hate him much more than they love him, for sure. More voters apparently say they would back AOC. Let's be real about this. She is just a breath of fresh air. Now, right, we have such a viciously intolerant, brutal, sexist, heteronormative, cis-patriarchal society. We have alienated so many people. But the bigger issue here is that Americans just seem consumed with the idea that the future is going to suck. And I think one of the reasons that they feel consumed with the idea the future is going to suck is because we as a country seem to have lost purpose. The Surgeon General of the United States came out yesterday, and he announced that we have a mental health crisis among young Americans. The Surgeon General had to put out this 53-page report today, talking about how children are in real trouble. According to the Surgeon General, he says recent national surveys of young people have shown alarming increases in the prevalence of certain mental health challenges. In 2019, 1 in 3 high school students and half of all female students reported persistent feelings of sadness or hopelessness, an overall increase of 40% from 2009. Since 2009, okay, we're not talking from 30 years ago. We're talking about just over the course of the last 12 years, an increase of 40%. This is shaped by social media. It is shaped by drug use, it's shaped by, but that doesn't go to any of the real underlying issues that are enervating the society. We know that mental health is shaped by many factors, from our genes and brain chemistry to our relationships with family and friends, neighborhood conditions, and larger social forces and policies. We also know that too often, young people are bombarded with messages through the media and popular culture that erodes their sense of self-worth, telling them they are not good-looking enough, popular enough, smart enough, or rich enough. That comes as progress on legitimate and distressing issues like climate change, income inequality, racial injustice, the opioid epidemic, and gun violence feels too slow. It's also blaming technology platforms. They say when not deployed responsibly and safely, these tools can pit us against each other, reinforce negative behaviors like bullying and exclusion, and undermine the safe and supportive environments young people need and deserve. All of that was true before COVID-19, dramatically altered young people's experiences at home, at school, and in the community. The pandemic era's unfathomable number of deaths, pervasive sense of fear, economic instability, and forced physical distancing from loved ones, friends, and communities have exacerbated the unprecedented stresses young people already face. Our obligation to act is not just medical, it's moral. Of the issues polled, I strongly approve of defunding the police, open borders, and making healthcare affordable, and reparations for slavery. I'm Ben Shapiro. This is The Ben Shapiro Show.